Peace and blessings. I am Jeannie Muhammad, your global happiness expert. Welcome to I Am the Data. I am so grateful to have you here with me today. I am missing my co host, my partner, Nathaniel Evans. And wherever you may be, Nathaniel, I am sending my healing love and peace and blessings to you. And I hope you feel that energy, that healing energy that I am sending to you. I miss you being here with me today, and I will do my best to represent you the way that you always represent yourself. I am grateful today. I am so grateful today to be alive. I'm grateful today to have you here with me, sharing this space with me. I'm grateful, as I said in the beginning, for Nathaniel, who created this platform. And I am so grateful to him for being so generous as to share it with me. I am grateful for this beautiful day that we have, the life that we have been given. And I am grateful that each moment is an opportunity for us to be better than we were just a second ago. So I am grateful for that. And I thank my creator for this life. Today's subject is, and that what we will be discussing is, what does love have to do with it? But before I go into that, I would like to ask you to support me and Nathaniel by liking this, hit that like button, share this program, this podcast, subscribe to this podcast, subscribe, and let's help it to grow. We are striving to deliver a positive message, an uplifting message, an empowering message. So please share, like, and subscribe. And I thank you. I thank you in advance for that. This is, sometimes when I get excited and I rush because I'm so excited about whatever I'm speaking about, and I'm trying to correct that. And today, this is such a wonderful subject. It's such a really necessary subject. And I don't want to rush through it, but I don't want to take a lot of time. But so I just want to hit on the different points and pray that it will resonate with you so that you can take away from this something that will be empowering and uplifting for you. So let's look at this subject. What does love have to do with it? We all, most of us are familiar with Tina Turner. She's one of my favorite entertainers, and she did a song. What does love have to do with it? And it's a beautiful song. And if you have never heard it, I suggest that you go to YouTube and Google Tina Turner and listen to it. And while you're there are just numerous songs that you can listen to and videos that you can watch of her. And I'm sure if you're not familiar with her, she will soon become one of your favorites also. But what does love have to do with it? You know, we throw around that word love in such a cavalier fashion. I love you. I love this. I love that. I love, love, love. Have you ever really stopped to think exactly what is love? How do I define love? What does love mean to me? How do I demonstrate my love? What are the different types of love? A lot of us have heard the definition in Ecclesiastics about what love is and given us a definition of love. But I want to us to look inward. So a lot of times we look outward about certain things, and we will portray things on an outward level. But do we ever stop to really think about what does it mean to me? This requires self-examination, self-analysis, being really aware of self. And I am striving and will be striving throughout the rest of this year and into 2023 to really help us concentrate on this word love and translate it into self-care and self-love. So that takes a lot of self-examination and self-analysis, being self-aware. So let's look at what does love have to do with anything? The way I treat myself, the way I treat my family, the way I treat my community, humanity, is all based on my perception of love. Now, love is the highest vibrational level that we can operate at. And we should all focus on reaching that highest level of vibration that we can so that we can bring into our lives the things that are positive and that will be uplifting and empowering to us. Because if we're operating on that frequency, this is what we will attract into our lives. And when we look at love, we should understand that it's more than just an emotion. It's more than just how we feel. It's how we demonstrate that we feel. How do we demonstrate it? And what are the different types of love? Okay, there's the love that we have for ourselves, the love that we have for our families, for our community, for humanity. And we demonstrate these types of love in different ways. I believe that when we truly learn to love ourselves, then we become co-creators with the Creator. When we truly learn to love ourselves, we start to really love and demonstrate the love of our Creator. So it starts with self. It starts with that self-love. It starts with how we demonstrate that self-love for ourselves. How do we treat ourselves? Are we compassionate and caring for ourselves, or are we all outward? We think that love means material things. We think that if I love myself, I'll go out and buy myself a beautiful, fine car. If I love myself, I will buy myself a lot of bling bling. If I love myself, I will give myself all the material things that money can buy. And this is wonderful to have all of those things. It's wonderful to have a beautiful car. It's a fancy car. It's wonderful to live in a big fancy house with all of the amenities that that will bring to us. It's wonderful to have the jewelry and the fur coats it's wonderful to have all of that. But that is that really what love is all about? Is that really me showing myself how much I love me? Or is it having reverence for what the Creator has given me in this body, this mind, this soul? And how do I show my reverence for what I have been given? I take care of it. I give it the best. I feed myself the best foods. I strive to give myself the best in clothes, not necessarily what the price of those clothes would cost, but making sure that if I'm going out into the weather, speaking of the weather, it is very cold here, and I it's probably very cold where you are also. So when you go out, do you make sure that you're covered properly? Do you make sure that you're taking care of yourself in such a way that you are striving not to get sick? Are you making sure you get your vitamin D and E and C and your zinc and all of the things that will build up your immune system so that you do not get sick, that you're striving to give yourself the best that you can to prevent yourself from getting sick? Not saying that you won't get ill after doing all of these things, but the likelihood is that if you do get ill, especially with the flu or COVID or some of these other uh, diseases, you won't suffer as much. It won't linger as long. And the better, the more you take care of yourself, feed yourself the proper foods, make sure you exercise, get the sleep that you need in order for your body to repair itself. You know, our cells regenerate themselves, and we want them to have what they need to regenerate healthy cells. That's showing love for yourself. Do you feed yourself proper thoughts, positive thoughts? Do you dwell on being the best that you can be and truly looking at who you are and what you are and deciding that you're going to show yourself love by doing the best that you can for you, mind, body, and soul? So, what are you feeding your mind? What are your thoughts? Sometimes we don't realize just because everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with a thought. So, what are we thinking? Are we upset because we're not achieving the things that we know we deserve in life? And yet, at the same time, we're not thinking in such a way to attract those things into our life. So, what does love have to do with it? When you love yourself and you truly understand how magnificent you are, and when you truly understand how worthy you are, you want to be on this earth for as long as you can. And you want to be on it living a happy, joyful, peaceful life. When you truly love yourself, You're going to strive to do the best. It's action. Love is an action word. It's how we show our love for ourselves. I can say I love you, but what am I doing to show my love for you? Is my love conditional? Do I love you as long as you are doing and saying the things that I think you should do and say? Or am I allowing you the freedom to live? Everything that I'm saying to you, I have experienced a lot of life. It's such a blessing to have experienced all the things that I have. And I learned how to love myself through making a lot of mistakes. And my mother always would say that bought sense, sense, bought, when you buy something, is better than borrowed sense. Think about that. Take a moment to really think about what that means. So I can tell you, and I can say all day long telling you about love, but until you decide for yourself that you truly want to experience it for yourself, and you want to be able to project that love onto others, then what I'm saying really counts for naught, because it has to be carried into practice. The love that we have for our family, how do we demonstrate that love? Do we think it's just in giving our family material things and giving them gifts and presents and trying to figure out how the value of something and equating the value of something to what it is really truly worth? I mean, the value of something, the price tag on something. Because sometimes the price tag on something, and sometimes it's overpriced, is not really, doesn't say anything about the value. It's just what somebody has placed that tag on it, and we take that as, oh, if it costs $1,000, that means it's really good, which doesn't necessarily, is not necessarily true. But do we think that by giving a lot of material things, that is really showing our love for someone? Maybe that person needs someone to hear them and listen to what they have to say. Maybe we could show our love by being an ear for someone. Maybe we could show our love by giving them the compassion and kindness that they deserve without them feeling as though a price tag comes with it. Unconditional love. I truly had to learn what that is. Unconditional love. Do I love you in such a way that you may not even return what I give to you, but I'm going to love you anyway? I'm going to love you regardless of whether you give me that back. I'm going to just love you because you may not understand yet how valuable you are. This goes also for our community and humanity as a whole. Can I truly say that I love the person that I have never met and have compassion and care for people that I have never met? And how do I show that love? It could be just a thought, sending out that thought and that prayer for all humanity, that we feel the love for each other. And how does that start? It starts with each one of us individually. I may not be able to reach all of humanity, but I can reach that person that's in my life. I can show that to that person in my life. And love starts at home and then is spread abroad into all humanity. And it starts with self. It starts with self. It starts with me showing the love for myself. I show the love for my family. I show love for my community, doing what I can in my community, the people that are close to me, showing them the love that I have for self by helping in my community. It may be a small gesture. It may be you going out to help clean up your community. It may be your seeing someone in your community that needs a coat, someone in your community that could use a pair of shoes. It could be someone in your community that just needs a smile. Don't pass people by and take for granted what a smile can do, an act of kindness, a random act of kindness. Always keep that in the forefront of our mind about not what someone can give me, but what I can do for someone else, what I can show, the love I can show for someone else. Sometimes people were like, well, they didn't smile at me. Well, how about you smile at them? They weren't kind to me. How about you being kind to them first? What will it hurt for any one of us to be the first to show love, the first to show kindness, the first to be charitable? Maybe we have in our closets clothes, me included, clothes that we will never wear. How about we just give them to someone that we know need those items that we have? I'm speaking to me. When I speak to you, I'm speaking to me also. How about we be the first in showing love without expecting something back? So, what has love got to do with it? Love has everything to do with it. Everything. Everything. Until we can truly love ourselves, love our family, love our communities, love all of humanity without thinking that we should be getting something back. Because really, in all truth, whatever we put out is what will come back to us. It's the law of the universe. It's the way our creator set it up. We don't even have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about what we are going to get back in return. It is going to happen. We know it as karma. We know it is reaping what you sow, but it is going to come back to us. I would like to encourage all of us this coming year to focus on loving more, being more compassionate and showing more kindness. What the world needs now is more love. We can combat the hate that is in the world by showing more love. My mission, my mission is to really focus and help others to focus on this word called love. And the beautiful thing about it is we don't have to wait until another year. We don't have to wait until another day. We don't have to wait for another hour. We can do it right now, this moment, this second. We can change from where we were a second ago, which right now is the past, to the right now, where I am saying right now, we can say, I will love more. I will demonstrate my love more. And I will start with me. What can I do for myself today in the next second to show that I love me? What can I do to start demonstrating how much I love me? I can start that right now, this very second. Start loving more. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I said in the beginning how much I appreciate my partner, my co-host, Nathaniel Evans, and I'm sending my love to him. I'm sending my love to all under the sound of my voice. And I pray that each and every one of us will experience what it is to have true love in our lives. Right now, I would like to have us do a moment of silence and meditation. If you are in a safe environment, please close your eyes. Close your eyes and take a deep breath to the count of 4. Let it out slowly. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath to the count of 4. Let it out slowly. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Relax the top of your head. Relax your face. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Relax your arms and your fingers. Wiggle your fingers. Relax. Come on down your body, relaxing as you go. Relax, relax. Relax your legs. Relax your feet. your toes. Wiggle your toes. Relax. Take a deep breath. Let it out slow. I'm going to count backwards from 5, and we're going to take a deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Peace and blessings. Let love guide us into a beautiful new reality.